Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again. Actually, is this? Yeah, we'll just stick with this scene. So today we're going to go over a lot of kind of like noob-friendly questions. A lot of people have been asking about this Avatar of Fire build that I'm playing, and I want to make a video addressing pretty much all the questions that you guys have asked. So this is going to be for another video, so I haven't really done this one yet. So sadly I didn't really organize this and write all of them down. Because my thing got wiped because my computer shut off. So I'm just going to try to remember all of the most basic ones for you guys. So, number one, the most commonly asked question is why am I not using Cold Snap? What level do I go Avatar Fire, and etc. So here's the answer to it. If you want to use Cold Snap, you have two options, alright? Your two options are the following. Either A, you need to have your deerskin. Your deerskins need to be off-colored with four off-colors. You need red, red, blue, blue. Red, red, blue, blue entitles Cold Snap, Fire Penetration, Cold to Fire, Elemental Proliferation, and then it gets Trap. So that's a 5-link right there. Since it's Dex base, it is a little difficult to get 4 off colors, so that's why I'm not currently using it. The other option for using Cold Snap is getting a 5-link chest piece, because you can just throw it on. That's pretty much it. That's it. When you start using Cold Snap, if you choose and decide to use Cold Snap, then you pick up Avatar of Fire. It's that simple. That's it. Next, people ask where you get dex requirements on playing the character. So I start as Templar, of course. I usually pick up Precision for early dex, then I reskill it later. I come down 1, 2 and grab the dex here. When I move across for Agile or for Alacrity, I respec out of this section here. You get a dex-based amulet. You can roll dex on it. You can roll dex on your rings. You can pretty much roll dex on any piece of gear with your Forsaken Masters. Use your Forsaken Masters. They're there for a reason, guys. Alright, that's how you get it. As for your weapon, what weapons do I level with? Let's go into leveling weapons. It's very simple. So, I'm going to go ahead and just make some room here really quickly. That's actually not bad for 1k armor. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys a weapon. This is a level 15 weapon, and it's got a base of 20% elemental damage. You can use this weapon all the way up to maps. I'm not kidding you. It's perfectly viable. On my first character, when I was racing, these were the two weapons I used up to level 55, I think. That's it, because 20% elemental damage is the highest base you can get. It's for level 15. That's it. So the recipe that you use to create this for a +1 gem is you take a ruby ring, you take an alteration orb, you're going to need 1 trans maybe, and then you're going to go ahead and purchase or find, typically what you're going to do is you're going to look and you're going to find your 20% base weapon. So I'm going to purchase it, and I'm going to find the weapon right here. Now for the people asking, but Pohx, I don't have a 3-link. Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. Look on the floor. 3 links drop. You got a 3-link scepter. You take it, you sell it to the store. Actually, it needs to be rare. Or sorry, not rare. It needs to be blue. Magic. 1, 2, 3. You now have a +1 fire gem. You take out your +1 fire gem. You roll an augmentation. There you go. 65% spell crit. Bam. If you don't like 65% spell crit, you get a ruby ring. I don't know if I have one here. Let's see. No, no ruby ring. You just take another ruby ring. You sell it back to the store with the ruby ring and an alteration, and then you re-roll it and you re-augment it and you get a new property until you get something that you want. So for endgame crafting, what you would do is, I can't really show you guys because I don't really have any currency right now, but you would essentially roll what you want so you get +2 fire gems, which there is no recipe for. So the way of getting +2 fire gems is any scepter you find on the floor, you pick it up, you transit. You pick it up, you transit. If you don't, if it doesn't have the, I think it's a prefix, then you would augment for a prefix. That's something you just go look at PoE mods and see what's what. But that's all you do, just keep spamming it until you finally get a +2, it'll happen. I think it's base for like 53 or 55 to find it. That's how you get your weapon. Very simple. That's it. If you want to take it to the next step, for example, this is a +2 fire gems with Intel Mono Regen, and I can use Katarina to craft fire damage on it as well. So that's pretty much that. That should cover majority of all the beginning questions that people have. So let's go into, I guess not really, here's other questions people keep asking is, what do you use to level up? My friends, it's very simple. You use Fire Trap. Fire Trap, you get at level 1, you create a shadow. With a shadow, you just kill Hillock and you go to town. and you get a fire trap. That's literally his quest reward. You take the fire trap, you put it in your bank, you create a Templar, you put fire trap on your Templar. All you need to level up with fire trap, you just need one gem. You need elemental proliferation, which you get from Cruel Library. Okay, so for some reason, if you can't afford like a 2 chaos gem that you can just put on in a 2-link in a +1 and level up, then you can just go wait until library and get it. So that's that. If you don't want to level up a fire trap, you have other options. You can use any spell you'd like, primarily fire, but because you grab LA damage here, you grab LA damage here, and you're grabbing LA damage here, LA damage here, LA damage here, and LA damage here, you can literally use any spell that you want. Primarily though, you should use fire, like Flame Blast or Searing Bond. If you don't want to, use any spell that you'd like. It doesn't hurt you. You can still do it. Primarily something with AoE as well. So that should cover that. Next up, I'm going to show you where I like to level. So typically what I do is I farm like 2 or 3 areas, alright? For Act 1, I farm ledge, alright? That's it. That's where I farm, is ledge. But I don't farm in Act 1, so, I mean, in normal. So Cruel, I would farm ledge. Then when I get to Act 2, I go Sins. When I get to Act 3, I typically go to, like, I don't even know. I don't even like farm Act 3. I just go back to Sins because Sins is so good. But for Act 3, I guess you could farm Dox. Dox is fine, or you can farm even Lunaris is fine. Merciless, I honestly farm Sins until I go to maps. And I'm going to show you an example of why I like running Sins. Because Sins is OP-OP. It is very simple. So to show you my gear again, I'm using Fire Trap with Fire Pen and LA Prolif. That's it. My shield doesn't even give spell damage. It's just made for mono regen. That's it. So that's the wrong portal. It doesn't give me anything. So all my damage is just coming from Fire Trap with nothing special augmented on it. I'm currently level 62. And let me go show you guys what it does. And you typically want to start mapping around level 67, 68, because you'll have everything you need as a baseline at that level. I will be making another video in the future about going over the passive tree even more in detail than the previous time. Like, I'm going to explain like every scenario on the passive tree here. So like, I pretty much what I'm waiting for mapping now is Piety plus the quest for the busts will be 3. So 1 level up would be 4. So at 63, realistically, I'd have Dual Curse. 64, 65, 66, 67. That would be my ideal time to map. I have all my LA damage, and I have Dual Curse. And then I'm filling in my life node. I'm filling in life nodes here, here, and here. And then I would start going down, grab Blood Drinker, and then High Explosives and Clever Construction. So first off in Sins, you have, think of Sins like a square, alright? You have 4 corners of a square, and in 3 of those 4 corners you have blue packs. So let's go in and start doing this. Here's a blue pack, otherworldly. A little dangerous. Okay, move on. Pack 1. Okay, here's a blue pack. That's 1 fire trap. It's dead. We're moving on. So that's corner 1, and here's another blue pack. This is a random blue pack. Okay, that was a little scary. Desynchopio. Okay, moving on. There's a regular pack. There's a blue pack with Corrupted Bloodline, so we're gonna have to remove this. Like, the density in Sins is just so insane with all the mobs. So here's the corner, this is the bottom right corner, and there is no pack of mobs there because that's where the stairs are. Which means we still have... Actually, this is a kind of an interesting layout. Yeah, we still have the top right one. So I guess, is there 3? Maybe I was wrong, maybe it's not a square. Maybe I'm just... I thought it was like a square. No, I think it's just weird. Yeah, this Sins is just an interesting layout. There's a dead end, but guaranteed over here somewhere, there's gonna be another like 100% guaranteed blue pack. Also in the middle, there's always a unique name, a unique boss, which always has like literally like 25 white zombies on Merciless next to him. And he's right here. So here's the guy. All the zombies are kind of dead. Actually, there wasn't even that much this time. Usually there's so much more. We're going to connect through here. There's a dead end. This is a shitty-ass Sins. Normally it's way better than this and it all connects, but today it just wants to be ugly and nasty looking. Okay, so right here. Here's the next blue pack. Connecting upward. Or maybe it's over here. Like, what? Here it is. That's a little scary looking. And then basically from here, you would just go outward and you would go reset either via portal. You can portal, or if you have a friend, running this with 2 people is the best, because you would portal out and your friend would have a portal right here and you would just leave through there. But Sins is just such a beautiful experience, it really is. And there you go, and then you would literally just reset the instance. And there's like no downtime between killing mobs and farming Sins. It's absolutely phenomenally amazing and wonderful. And it reminds me of sex, actually, because it's just so nice. Yep, true story. And we have, let's see, a pack here, and another pack here. And we're gonna have a blue pack right here. We have a rare pack over here. And we have a blue pack right here. So that's pretty much it. There's the farming. It's super fast, super quick. As for defensive statistics, your ideal goal is to use a Cloak of Defiance. And the Cloak of Defiance and Arctic Armor, that's pretty much it. So if you guys have any questions, you leave a comment down below. That's pretty much about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys all tomorrow. So take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. And Kappa Keepo.